What's going on, guys? Just wanted to show you what I picked up not too long ago. Um, Long story short, I first off I took my bike to the bike shop for a simple shifter cable change because it was starting to fray. I can do this myself, but I didn't feel like doing it, so I was like, I'll just take it to the bike shop, and I'll have the bike shop do it. So I go to pick up my bike from the bike shop, and the shifter was working fine before. So you guys know, it was shifting okay. So I get it from the, excuse me, I get it back from the bike shop, and they tell me, something's wrong with the shifter. It's not shifting anymore. On top of that, they weren't going to offer, to help me to order the parts in to replace the shifter or whatnot. They just told me they couldn't do it. And they were like, well, we can't help you. And I was like, what point am I going to a bike shop if you guys aren't going to help me? They didn't charge me for anything, which is fair, but at the same time, I would pay for the parts if they ordered them in to replace the parts. So that's why it's good to know how to do things yourself if you need bike repairs. It's always good to have some knowledge so you can do some replacements yourself. So this is I picked up the SRAM Apex shifter. It's similar to my old. It's a tap shifter. The only difference between this one and my old one that I'm replacing is that I'm going from my other one had hydraulic, and I don't really know much about replacing hydraulic or working with hydraulic brakes. So this is going from hydraulic just to cable shifting, which is not a big difference. I've used both of them, so no big deal there. It came with actually a cable installed in the shifter, which is awesome because I've had to run shifter cables through the shifter when installing them, and sometimes I have issues getting it through. So that's awesome that they run it through for you like that. I didn't know this also, but it looks like they provided some cable housing and a brake cable. I did not know it was going to come with that, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, like I said, this is 11 speed. My bike is 1x11. I do not have a front derailleur. I do not really care for having front derailleurs. So it's just pretty much a 1x11, 11 speed in the back, and this is an 11 speed shifter. So in converting my brake from hydraulic to cable, I had to pick up a cable actuated excuse me, caliper. And so, I bought a 2-pack. I might need an extra one. This is just obviously for the rear caliper. It's 140 millimeter. Make sure if you're replacing something on your bike that you check your specs so you can get a good idea of what you need. So hit up your manufacturer site and see if you can get specs on your bike if you're going to replace something on the bike yourself. These are zoom calipers, by the way, and these are they send you two 140 millimeter calipers. Make sure, like I said, you check the manufacturer's specs, because some bikes have a bigger one on the front and a smaller one on the back, like mine, and this is for the back. This is 140 millimeter. So, and I also picked up, I'm not going to post it, I'll have the links for everything in my description to Amazon, but I also bought a pack of cable housing and shifter housing and shifter cables and brake cables, and they come with your cable ends and the crimp on the end of the cables they send you with. So you could find them. They're all over Amazon. They sell them with the housing, without the housing. You can find. I recommend you just buy it with the housing, so you can just get it done. Nice and easy, nice and simple. What else? What else can I tell you guys? Like I said, make sure you check the manufacturer specs on your bike, so you know exactly what you can do and what you're looking to replace, and you get everything right, because you don't have to want to send things back and rebuy things. It's just really aggravating. Another tip I'll give you guys is you want to get yourself a good pair of cable cutters specifically for bikes, so you can cut your housing down. You measure it up to size, your old housing, and obviously your shifter and brake cables. Make sure, guys, always when you replace your shifter and brake cables that you also replace the housing, so it's nice and fresh. You don't want to just replace the cable on old housing, and you're gonna have to replace the housing anyways. It's gonna get old anyways, so you might as well just do it all if you're gonna replace it. So anyway, guys, this is the next project I have on my Diamondback bike. Pretty excited to get some fresh shifting. It's nice to have a nice fresh shifter cable housing, nice smooth shifting, new caliper. So guys, you guys got any questions for me? I'm pretty good with bikes. I know how to do most of everything myself. You have any questions, hit me up in the comments. If you want to check out this shifter or these calipers, if you're converting, you're doing a 11-speed shifter, I'll have the Amazon link in my description for both of these. And thanks for watching, guys. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys.